kasa e wo sire mantem no say o say minority boss e free 15 ta omo ko hiem no minority e be majority because omo ko invoke constitution no na and standing orders be a woman ashebedwafie so ma invoke di asem no oka o say nipa nam bi omo ye members of parliament omo eko gina ye content kro ewo mrashebedwafie no sa nipa nam bi no enne omakofa eye krata omako electoral commission akọ file say womo enye independent bio na womo eko gina ma new patriotic party per the constitution no o yes what forfeit u seat either say wa cross the carpet and now wa kase wonya member wonya independent candidate na me be say ye tie Haruna Iddrisu se wo kan the party it was one shop boss history will be made for the first time. A session. One independent candidate or 2 or 3. Across the carpet in Tiasisa. Yet all start.
On Tuesday, the Parliament of Ghana will reconvene. And when it reconvenes, I am very certain that Parliament and Ghana will go through a major constitutional test. And that constitutional test is that the NDC minority must become the majority from Wednesday next week. And this must happen if there is constitutional and legal propriety in Ghana. Because any nuanced interpretation of Article 97 provides that if a member of parliament on a political party ticket like MPP defects and fails to be independent, that MP ceases to be member of parliament. And if an independent member of parliament, by virtue of the provision of Article 97, subclause G, an independent joins a political party, that independent loses constitutional recognition and does not belong to parliament. And even if an NDC candidate, MP, defects to become an independent, he ceases to be a member of parliament. Therefore, we will invoke the Speaker's proper and true interpretation of Article 97 by our standing orders, which must mean that 3 MPP MPs no qualify to be members of parliament. And 1 NDC MP does not also qualify to be member of parliament. Therefore, the Speaker will be called upon on Tuesday to declare 4 parliamentary seats vacant and declare them as lacking constitutional recognition. On Tuesday, the parliament.
Okay. What is Article 97? Tenure of office of members of parliament. A member of parliament shall vacate his seat in parliament upon a dissolution of parliament, or if he is elected as speaker of parliament, or if he is absent without the permission in writing of the speaker and is unable to offer a reasonable explanation to the committee on privileges from 15 sittings of a meeting of parliament during any period. D, if he is expelled from parliament after having been found guilty of contempt, if any circumstances arise such that if he were not a member of parliament will cause. F, if he resigns from office as a member of parliament by writing under his hand, if he leaves the party of which he was a member at the time of his election to parliament, if he was elected a member of parliament as an independent candidate and joins a political party. Mami kwa omano so. Na me wo honorable chairman Sabonsu. Honorable chairman Sabonsu. Papa me mo achi anopai. Hello, Honorable. Good morning, Honorable. Yeah, Kwaba. Yes, and some Haruna Iddrisu Kyei. Cynthia Morrison akofa krata say ojina contencro. Meboa. Okay. Now, okas ojina contencro no constitution no say if he leaves the party of which he was a member at the time of his election to parliament to join another party to seek or seeks to remain in parliament as an independent member. I don't know Cynthia Morrison I know.
Cynthia Morrison.
It is Cynthia Morrison the end year Article 97G.
47G.
97G.
Okay.
Anna, if he was elected a member of parliament as an independent candidate and joins a political party, how do you join a political party? By now standing in as the candidate for the political party. And I say, that's
Honorable
Chairman Sandy pay. Now, bomb to say, where the father say Nyani all the way from Kingsland. First, you can't Queensland. Since you can't king and you know for form. You're very day. But now, man, I don't address you launching the campaign or Tamale. Or say Tuesday, parliamentary convener. They are going to invoke Article 97 FGH. Now, Article 97 FGH, no, or can especially G and H say there are 3 members of parliament, not or more ewo NPP moi. Eddie Kyei, second deputy speaker Siama, Akofa Krata standing in. Ewo for me so MPP ni Cynthia Morrison so ewo parliament also ogina contencro ena Kojo Asante Suhum ono eti omu fi say MPP for me ensa NDC ni baako omu fata se omu tena mrase bedwafie according to Article 97 FGH no eti no they are going to invoke it. On the office, if there is constitutional propriety there, by Wednesday, also I'm a majority. Wakatum, Honorable Assembly, no great woman say, na in Chemuni say.
That's a mine. Baby, I may want to meet Kassan Cherry.
But you're not Roma, who did Tiawa cry?
Maybe so on the same. Constitution article na nenya kuma Haruna also be gina so no wakan wankata wakan
na making kan bi
o se say you also wakan say o man ne wo ye yi ukasa nko futi and also what be man just say minimum la shebe de fie bi na so what be man just say constitution no say
I was reading article 97
97 1G no what's it say
if he
there
leaves
shall be a vacancy in a G no because in the constitution no the general manager we just was saying was say in the case that obia or parliament within a party be in whatever parliament so G no can
yes
also in a party be in whatever parliament
that's right
na or no or say if you know a free party no more eco party for floor or no one penny was in a free party no eco party for floor
that's right
was amra to abama minti na no ma yes na nipa bia yes happen Honorable Abraham Kofi Asante
no correct
or you be no I mean Kofi no I mean East to I mean West
yes
oyebi o tro kata ono ani pimu o tro kata de command speaker say feel no NDC o se feel o jai party o jai NDC nti on ye on koso entra parliament on the side of NDC nti tenna speaker no yes so say we jai party le dia wa wo pem jai party le dia ene na wo say catch electoral commission ene ma speaker no direct clerk of parliament more talk after the command electoral commission any party we jai party no ono ani pem party ne buy no die it was free na se be geshi first until the no professor why you saying
yeah
ono na o okujina NDC ticket or MPP ni ojaye ekojina MPP NDC ticket for the parliament I think Tamale Central ena for the parliament obaye no a tipo no an was it ikuna e de baye afi wonu no so okujina NDC ekuno emu ama omode ne ba parliament ojaye NDC ni ba MPP the free be say obe cross carpet over parliament, I was a carpet be a second. The speaker Tiena across for now. And we free NDC side, a crossover MPP side. My constitution no empress are there an issue. So what's the party by the by more upper party for? Ninety people. A man, a by election. By election, a producer, yeah, Madame, Annabelle Fusini, Misa. I don't know what's about Castle on Kobiwa or Jai. Emma and Babofo, the Sinai. Now, Cynthia Morrison, I could say a buy year before December 7th for the next parliament. Eddie, only na MPP, you be waiting a second. Now, for the time being, on time of the MPP. What you see? And how can anybody invoke a closing? How can anybody invoke it? So that's number one. That's number one. And Omar Makacho, I was going to say, Omar already, I mean, go back to 1993. But that's back, where NDC. Efeno anabo Moses Mabengba no so no MP NDC ni jina stabuba omoba parliament first na MPP for ya maybe as NDC parliament between or no as a member of parliament for Sabuba which was in the then northern region any Alaji if saying no yeah deputy whip Emma NDC Samred na konkomane na number phone to kwebia apejasa adre.
That's right.
Emma obi alaji if you see the lecture send of parliament you say but no da gombe na Moses nso ye konkombe say ensem na ba say konkoma phone nya na omo ye no a omo they will flush them out of Gomba land because since I say I'm sorry the Gomba for answer and Moses no also can say konkoma phone to say Israel Omukumba kwa omusumbe kum apem on the other side. And now muka so mpacho. O say me mpacho say ni penny na so waka na no apa no munga to no mpacho. E de na me na musum mpacho china. And then this forecast mo yile party. And they thought that some years they will be able to expel him from parliament. But Samoa was attorney general at the time. No, but Samoa PMF was saying the constitution in Kasa. On Casta, move it made the only the atmosphere parliament. Was one only people in those focus with Jaya. It's also in this one, there's one Jaya. What you see? How do you get him out? You can't get him out. Let our children say, you have to withdraw. And manage a seminar, and my edition. So, okay, actually, because I'm not by and Moses the Bay, minister for the northern region.
That's right.
And which John Muhammad Baya, also, ambassador to Ghana's ambassador to Angola. What you see? You see, that is a whole about of the Mao horrors. Indeed, Cynthia Morrison nominee, she will MP no asɛm maka article 97 1G no.
That's right.
Over 1H no. 1H no. And they affect the deputy speaker. Or also original contact on the parliament. Now, for purposes of next year's, for purposes of by December 7th, they call for Ubiamanako Parliament. And no, January 7th, echo as the next parliament. And was a sad back forward. The contact group. So for the next parliament, they say, or when you are uncle contact group, maybe the original NDC petition of the attack. Now, 1G, you know, does it mean, say, any NDC, any NPT? As far as I'm concerned, how does a person join a party? Or join a party? So submit application.
Okay.
So submit application, the party is here to. I say, I'm more treaties for the party and so on and so forth. What you say? Can anybody prove, say, the same man? According to NPT, I may have a card. Now, the team shall have any record to that effect. One does not need to be a member of a party to be sponsored by the party. So, okay, yeah. Because Commander
Iguafu, yeah.
Constituency. Okujinai. Mama koye a party for what you say.
Hello?
Oh, and people focus say and also no.
That's right.
We are sponsoring you. Na NDC for them will be a commander in Iguafu. It didn't make him a member of the party. What you say?
Okay.
And again, how do you do so? So, even if you are applying it to CCR, how do you prove that way? To me, is an exercise in superfluity. It doesn't hold water.
Okay.
However, the Chancellor Haruna said, they apply to the Speaker of Parliament to interpret the Constitution properly. The Speaker interpretation of the Constitution doesn't lie.
It lies with the Supreme Court. That's right.
So yes, yeah, and this is what the Supreme Court for interpretation. This Speaker interprets the Constitution over the committee. I cannot.
Medasi. Asempetia, Mami Fausiana, Yelbobo, Wahano. I same way, and Eminem said Tuesday, Chinan Tokwe Besi Parliament. But anyway, Ashanti, we are not lawyers, but we can also look at one or two. The article 97G. Now, Rabu Chambers has minim diname kind yeno. I read it to them. Yeah, I'm called for further better particulars. It says that if the member leaves the party of which he was a member at the time of his election to parliament, to join another party. This is the 8th parliament of the 4th republic. And the Abane Atono 2020 na ede o mabano. Ene mo mo yamra sebejafo. Se obi ka se wo ko independent. The question Abu Chairman say Cynthia Morrison wa kachre MPP and our track commerce speaker say we jai MPP. Debbie on Troman. Cynthia Morrison also be independent in the next parliament. That is what Honorable, I'm interpreting what Honorable Chambers said. In the next parliament, say see idea why MPP MP, but in the next parliament, but the Muslim say he has showed forth say he is not going to be part of MPP again. And the uncast on young koyeno. Now they see I want to declare an intent, no. How do they take the intent? What does the law say about the intent? Esiama was an independent candidate. Yet Tuabaman as independent. Only the any age, you know. If he was elected a member of parliament as an independent candidate and joins a political party, so in the course of Esiama, no, Chairman says one fact joining, but in our political parlance, you can sponsor a candidate who necessarily is not a member of your party. And Wama Indium, dear. MP before sponsor Indium. And don't say no. Now, let me finish. And then, say, Okofa, Suhuma MP na NDC, you know. Or MPP ni Koja Ashanti ono so ko independent but no so ko independent ono so chairman say G na omo kano enkano because in as much as omo ko independent no they have not written officially to parliament say because F no he says if he resigns from office as a member of parliament by writing under his hand addressed to the speaker and if he leaves the party of which he was a member at the time of his election to parliament to join another party, honorable sister Cynthia Morrison ko just atu omunko join the party bia omo sa sunya FPP yari asante ma bi table I said we constitutional crisis can see a part of Liverpool. I would down Komoya Woody. It is a lawyer for no na bebem na. Now we lawyer bia who find this lawyer better. Or bet come and I find people lawyer better. They are confusing us. I would take them Mrano. Oh, Fra Maliba, Efra Ayi, oh, they're from Maliba. Jobe Canono, Obi Tevia, Over Gary Makwa, Over Cavier, Over Casse, Fred Digital Macro, Fred Ayi, Baba Jama, Frena, Obi Chili Mama, and Brano situated to Pepe, Over Gary Maconomne, and Nana, a waba for a lawyer. Oh,
and she has out.
The album weekend, the Mentiasi, Sam, Cynthia Morrison. Call to Pertina Casse. Oh, my uncle, Major Woman Mentiasi, and the Mentiasi.
Call to Soma Uncle
Cynthia Morrison.
Yes, this year be a war. I'm gonna work. I'm
glad this year on that day.
Call court.
Aye,
say, Omontiasi says Cynthia Morrison to Sana Mono. And Yamfa court injunction and Chuno so no one file. And a court a grant ya momo. Electoral commission to say, when no man process my answer.
Timio. Mameno. Court on castle man contest you. Court to the so atono so.
Yes.
Copim so mobile said the merit of whether or not to say application now mode bre citizens no and our residents of the constituents no and the court will want to go into the merit and realize say omasem ne dimwa and wakache electoral commission say train na yenye dey yenye nhwehwemu because you see how court granting no say why no independent candidate na court no rule say on to me contest biwa no mama me so aboka e dis Morris to gba ebo no
marakunta enkomo ye di nyina yesi ye de asem se ni dance ya yi twa bi ho de ya dance de na no si ye akota yes this na aka no ye by election or any of these constituencies enye
say 6 months and sana why
ye by election na enye akota so be kai a formina MP lawyer Andrew Akwesiama emra that time na my koko ye speaker who decided say MPP parliamentary prime minister womo eye party ni na ani ni ye a oche no ho every parliamentary primaries no ho no